Okay, so in language arts this week we're going to be talking about prefixes. That's what this word is right here. And a prefix is a word part that's added to the beginning of a root word to change its meaning or make a new word. So for example, if I have the word retell. Okay, so retell consists of a prefix and a root word. So a prefix is the part of a word that's added to the beginning of a word or a root word, okay? So in this case, tell is our root word. So it's a word that could stand by itself, okay? And we know what tell means. We know what it means to tell someone something, okay? And re is our prefix. Okay, so we have a prefix and we have a root word. So in the word prefix, there's actually a prefix, and it is pre. So when I see pre at the beginning of words, I know that that means before or beginning. So that is a word part. I couldn't just say the pre is a word. Ah, yes, I went to the pre today. No, it's not a real word. So pre has to be added to a root word, which could stand by itself. Okay, so tell in this case up here is our root word, and re is the prefix. So re, when it is in front of a root word, means something very specific. In this case, it means to do again or back. So retell or return. So to retell means to tell again. Okay? Return means to go back, right? To turn around, to turn back. So when we see these prefixes, it can help us determine what words mean that we've never seen before, which is really cool. So when you come across something in your reading that starts with re, you're like, I've never seen remove before. So to go back, to move it back, yeah, maybe it means move it back. And then you check the context in your sentence, okay? So in this case, this week, these are the prefixes that we're focusing on. So you have to know for your test on whenever you choose to take it, you need to know what a prefix is. So here's our definition of a prefix. Remember, it's a word part. It's not a full word by itself, okay? And then it's at the beginning of a root word. So remember, pre means, here, we'll add that. Pre means before or beginning, okay? And to fix something means that you're attaching it. So you're attaching something to the beginning of a word. That's what prefix means. So it's a word part added to the beginning of the root word to make a new word or to change the meaning of a word. So back to this up here. So we know to tell means to talk about something to someone, right? To explain something to them. So retell means that you're doing that verb of tell again. So all we did was change the meaning, okay? So we made a new word and we changed the meaning of the word tell because we're doing it again. That's what that prefix means. Okay, so again, we have another one down here, un. When you see un, remember these are all happening at the front of a word. Prefix, prefix, pre means beginning or before. So these are all at the beginning of a word. Un means, so we have a lot of words that can mean not. Okay, we have un, dis, in, or im. All of those can mean not. And then un and dis could also mean do the opposite of. So to disagree means to agree oppositely. So to not agree at all, okay? So un means not or do the opposite of also. So unsafe, so we know safe means that it's okay to do. It's not dangerous. Unsafe would be not okay to do. Not dangerous, okay? Dis, same thing. So we just talked about that. In, so incorrect. In is our prefix. Correct is our root word. Remember, correct can stand by itself. That's why it's a root word. So correct means that you got the answer right. Incorrect would mean that you did not get the answer right. Im also can mean not. So like impossible. If something is possible, it means you can do it. If you put im in the front, it means that you cannot do it. Pre means before. Look right here. We just talked about that. So to prepare or prepay. So in this case, prepay, pay is our root word. And to prepay means that you would pay before or pay in the beginning. So de means to remove. So to defrost, when you have like frozen chicken, you want to take the frost away. So frost means the cold frozen part on the outside of the chicken, for example. And to defrost something means to remove that icy cold part. Miss means in a wrong or bad way. So misspell or misbehave. So spell is our root word here. Miss is our prefix. So spell means to tell the letters in a word, right? So misspell would be to do that incorrectly or in a wrong way. Misbehave would be, behave would be our root word. Miss, when I put miss in front of it, it means behaving in a bad way. And then non does not have any, meaning non-fiction. So fiction is our root word. It means made up. So non-fiction means does not have anything that's made up. It's completely true. And then non-negotiable, when you can negotiate something, it means you can say, well, what if we do this? Or what if we do that? Okay, so non-negotiable means, nope, you can't do any of that. It does not have any room to negotiate. You have to do exactly what it said in the beginning. And then non-fat, well, fat would be something that we find in a food, okay? And then non-fat would mean that we don't have any fat in that food. So really take a look at this list. Make sure you understand what a prefix is and what a root word is. And then make sure you study these to know what they all mean. And remember, we have 4 words that could mean not. So it wouldn't make sense for me to say dis-safe, right? So you have to pick the one that makes the most sense, that makes an actual word. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Study hard.